How's it going, everybody? And in the matchup between Foles and Brady 2, we got the opposite of what we got in the first one. In this one, we actually got a defensive battle. As Nick Foles and the Chicago Bears would pull the upset and get the 20-19 win on Thursday Night Football, and maybe hushing a few of the detractors saying that Mitch Trubisky should be the starter instead of Nick Foles. I think this should shut a few of them up, hopefully, um, because if Mitch Trubisky was the quarterback, the Bears would not have won this game. It would not have been close, I don't think. It didn't look good early on, though. The Bucks jumped out to a 13-0 lead and would lead all the way until about 2 minutes left before the half, and the Bears would strike twice before the half with under 2 minutes to play, with a touchdown run and then a touchdown pass from Nick Foles, to give the Bears a 14-3 halftime lead. The Bucks would kick a field goal in the third quarter and would go into the fourth quarter with a 16-14 lead. Chicago would take a 17-16 lead, where the Bucks would then take a 19-17 lead, and then Nick Foles would get the ball back and go on a 9-play, 32-yard drive where, they would kick a 32-yard field goal, and with a minute 17 left to give them the lead, 20-19. Tom Brady would have a chance for the win, but would forget that it was fourth down, thinking it was third down, throw an ill-advised pass, kind of throw it away actually, and it ended up being fourth down and game over. Bears win at home, 20-19, and they get the win. Solid game, not a great game out of Foles, but good enough to get the win. He was, 30 of 42, 243 yards, and one touchdown and one pick. Tom Brady was 25 of 41, one touchdown, no interceptions, but was sacked 3 times and hit 8 more, as that Bears defense was just all over him. And that's something that, you can kind of give Foles a break again, because he's went against 2 of the best defenses in the league these past 2 weeks. So I think the detractors should give him a break, because Mitch Trubisky was struggling against not too great of defenses, if you ask me. And Nick Foles to go out and get the win against against a Tampa team that was rolling. They came in here hot, and even though I picked Tampa to win, of course I'm a little disappointed about that, about not getting that part right, but I am happy for Nick Foles and the Bears, that they got the win, and hopefully this shuts the detractors up on Nick Foles, because I think the Bears are a better football team with Nick Foles as the quarterback. Nothing personal against Mitch Trubisky. I just don't think he is a starting quarterback in the NFL, and definitely is not deserving of a roster like the Chicago Bears. I think this is definitely a Super Bowl caliber defense. Now, Nick Foles might not be able to lead Chicago to a Super Bowl. I'm not saying that. I'm sure the Rams and a few other teams have some say about that too. Seattle Seahawks, the Green Bay Packers, even Tampa Bay in the playoffs. New Orleans, there's going to be a bunch of teams that have a say about that. But I do think this Bear team will be in playoff contention, and I think Foles gives them a better chance than Mitch Trubisky. That's really all I've been trying to say. And I've been pushing for Foles to be the starter, or saying he should be the starter, since before the season even started. So, kind of a tip to my own hat, as you will, why I'm glad that Matt Nagy finally made the decision. But either way, Bears get the win, improve to 4-1. Bucks fall to 3-2. But if I'm a Tampa Bay fan, might be a little aggravated, but Tom Brady is not going to make a mistake like that every week. 9 95 times out of 100, Tom Brady will lead Tampa down to the game-winning field goal. We've seen him do it in New England. Really, I should say, 98 times out of 100, not even 95 times. It's more like 98 times out of 100. Brady don't mess up like that. So if you're counting on that to help your team out in the future, I wouldn't depend on it. So Bucks fans shouldn't be really discouraged. You probably should have won the game. Just a kind of once in a 5 season thing for Brady that rarely ever happens. Somebody with his mental capacity ever makes that mistake. And I guarantee you it's going to motivate him even more in the future not to make that mistake. That's just who Tom Brady is. But anyways, great win for the Bears. Kind of wash that taste of the loss out from the Colts. And sometimes a loss like this is good for a team like the Bucks. I don't think anybody really thought they were going to go 15-1, and so you're going to suffer these losses through an NFL season. It's just going to happen. So now they've got a long weekend and get ready for their next opponent. That's what Bruce Arians said. We'll find out who we are next week. So either way, getting ready for another good weekend of NFL football. We've got a few delays, few crazy kickoffs. We've got the Buffalo and Titans game Buffalo Tennessee game has been moved to Tuesday, I believe, and then the Pats, the New England game has been moved to Monday. So we got a few crazy games, more of a spread out weekend, I guess you would say, than normal. But hey, still another great week of football to look forward to, and can't complain. And Houston beat Tulane tonight to get Houston their first game of the year. They're 1-0 now. The Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers have advanced to the National League Championship Series. They should start play on Monday. And the Houston Astros have advanced to the ALCS. The New York Yankees and Tampa Bay Rays will play tomorrow for Game 5. Dang, bad not to be in Tampa Bay, but maybe the Rays will help you out tomorrow for folks down there in Tampa. But hey, y'all did get the Stanley Cup, so not too bad of a week or a couple weeks in Tampa. But either way, this has been our review for Thursday Night Football. As usual, God bless. Y'all take care. Good night. Peace.